Hey everybody, this is Jerome from Long Island, and this is BFAM Cooking. Let's get into it. We're gonna make something that's gonna make your belly happy and make you wide awake at the same time. From real dope coffee, boom. We're going to combine this product and make creme brulee. Coffee creme brulee, that's right. It's gonna be spectacular. It's gonna have a nice sugary topping that you just crack, because I hate when that doesn't happen when you get it at a restaurant. And then you're gonna have that creamy consistency of that custard with coffee in it. Outstanding. I can't wait for you to have it. White sugar, brown sugar, quarter of a cup, 2 vanilla beans, 9 egg yolks, a quart of heavy cream, vanilla extract. Bam! Coffee. Step 1, you're gonna need to beat your egg yolks together so that they're nice and smooth. So creme brulee is a baked custard. What you're gonna need to do here is you're gonna get the pods of vanilla out, scrape out all of the vanilla caviar. I don't like to put the vanilla wrappers into the bowl because it just gets it dirty. It's not necessary, and I like to save mine to put into my homemade vanilla extract. So scrape it all out, put it into a bowl along with your egg yolks, and you'll add your sugars, and then you'll get it all together, and then put in the steeped heavy cream into the same bowl and bake. The idea is that this is a baked product. In the end, it'll be a nice creamy consistency if you don't turn your eggs into scrambled eggs, and that's why you want to do it separate. So vanilla extract. You should save the pods so you can continue to prosper from having so much homemade vanilla, which can cost you a lot of money. So I'm gonna use 3 or 4 extra tablespoons of my homemade vanilla extract. Over time, those pods just disintegrate and they make more vanilla extract or give it more flavor. So I use it over and over again. That's about, $800 worth of vanilla extract if you was to buy it in the store. Your first batch of homemade vanilla extract will take you 3 months only. All you have to do is just put in at least 7 pods and a 750 milliliter bottle of vodka or rum and let it sit for 3 months, and then you just keep adding to it forever. I see Ina Gardner on TV. She's got one that she says she's been milking for 30 years. This is just a mixture of all that stuff, the sugar, the egg yolks, and you're whisking the vanilla caviar together just to make it nice and consistent, and so that everything is floating in there. None of that black stuff is bad stuff. It's all good stuff. So get the sugar in there and mix it. Make sure everything is fully diluted inside of itself. That's what you're basically trying to do, is get a nice silky custard that you're going to be making. Next up, let's go to the stove. You want to get a large pot. You're going to put the heavy cream into that pot, and you're going to turn it on to a medium heat. And then you're going to add in the coffee, because you want to bring it up to a simmer, and you want the coffee to actually release its coffee into the heavy cream. So it's about 4 tablespoons of ground coffee. When of course we are using the real dope coffee in this one to give you that extra little punch. If you wanted to do some other type of creme brulee, you would you know, add a different type of either vanilla extract or something like that. But this one is a coffee one, so we're going to get that coffee in there and let it steep, and later we'll strain it out so that the little coffee nut sort of casings are not crunching inside of your creamy creme brulee. I would wholeheartedly suggest you filter it out so you're not getting a crunch, which is something you're not anticipating. How do you know the coffee is done? Steeping into the cream, it'll change colors. The heavy cream should have just a little bit of a boil around the edge, and then we're going to preheat the oven to 325. Let's get rid of the stuff we don't want. We don't want the coffee grounds, so we need to filter that out with a fine mesh strainer. Just do that nice and quickly in the video here. So we're going to strain out the last of the coffee bits from the heavy cream mixture, and we're going to take that heavy cream mixture and temper the eggs by pouring a little bit in while stirring. We'll stop, and then we'll add a little bit more, bringing the eggs up to temperature, cooking them slightly, thickening the mixture so that we're bringing the temperature of the eggs up in heat, but we're not boiling them, because we don't want to make scrambled eggs. We want to make a nice custard. It is off the flame. Very important. Very, very important. I take one of the broiling pans that you use for Thanksgiving that has a firm handle that doesn't jiggle, it's got a good thickness. I add hot water, and then I place all of the cups, the ramekins, inside the pan in an organized fashion. That's hot water. You want to fill the ramekins so that they're all basically the same level, so that you can know that they'll all be done. If one is done, they're all done. Some people take the pan over to the oven and then fill it, but I found that to be more trouble than necessary. Just do it slowly and pay attention with your level when you're putting it in the oven. Man, I can't wait to have this. This is delicious. 325 for 40 minutes to an hour. Again, you're going to check and make sure that it has just a little bit of a jiggle when it comes out. As you can see, the water is sloshy, but the actual items are firm enough to take out. Look how set they are. Beautiful. Look at that. No movement, just a little jiggle. Perfect, ready to go into the refrigerator. After it cools 4 hours or overnight, you're gonna put on some sugar, and it's time to make it dance by using a little bit of blowtorch on it. Sugar and time to brulee. So I pour a lot of sugar, and then I pour it back into the container, and then I brulee it with a baker's torch or a kitchen torch or flamethrower, whichever you prefer. My favorite part of this dessert is actually cracking through that crystallized sugar after it's been melted. If I go to a restaurant and I order creme brulee and I don't get that crackle when I get there, I'm really, really upset. It's part of the dish. Make it right. Creme brulee, man, coffee, dope, real dope coffee, creme brulee. Let me just tell you, this stuff is insane. The crack, the sugar, coffee level is out of this world. Let me tell you, let me show you. Look at this. Just look at that custard. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Crystallized sugar on top. Oh my god. Coffee itself, you can feel the coffee in it, and it's really not that much coffee for the quantity of creme brulee you're making. Ooh. It's very silky. It's good. Can't wait for you to have this. Crème Brûlée.